Danganronpa.
Alright, let us begin this beautiful mess of a game. Oh crap, Jesus, this stuff is still way too damn loud. Oh, it isn't save my settings. I messed with these earlier to make sure that it wasn't going to be too loud because the intro animatic is not affected by the sound settings here, so eh. Uh, but yeah, this is a visual novel that I don't really think is all that good, but I can't stop coming back to it for some reason or another. Mostly because it's just there's a lot of stuff in here that is interesting, and I think that if the devs or writers or whoever came up with this gave it a little more time, excuse me, gave it a little bit more time and effort, then it could have been something memorable. I don't know if it was. I know this game was relatively cheap. I mean, hell, even this port is um, is basically a slapdash port, so it can be played on PC. And I'm playing this on I'm playing this through Steam. So I know that this game was on a relatively low budget, but I do think that this game probably could have gotten a little bit more effort put into it. I really don't know. I have to look into whatever's out there about the development of Danganronpa, but who knows right now. So yeah, might as well go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm not necessarily going to be treating this as it's the first time because one, the game's been out for a good almost 15 years now. Secondly, I think most of the spoilers are pretty well known for anybody who is even remotely aware of the series. Thirdly, my intent on this is to mostly just discuss stuff about the game whenever it pops up. And lastly, like most of the spoiler heavy detail, like most of the spoilers in this game are kind of, how can I put this? I guess if you're engaging for a story for the very first time, you definitely don't want to be spoiled on something. I've never been somebody who's too concerned about stuff being spoiled, except for very rare instances, and I'm more concerned with just how the game is set up or how the story unfolds and whatnot. And also, this game's story is very, very heavy on wanting to surprise you. And me personally, since I've already know what goes on in a lot of the stuff that happens behind the scenes, that I really don't feel like the surprise is really worth being that invested into or anything like that. That's just me. But yeah, this is primarily just me going through the story, talking about some of the stuff that kind of intrigues me whenever it crops up. A little bit of a refresher. It has been a while since I've played through the game in full. And I don't know, this is such an interesting mess of a game. I keep coming back to it because I'm just like, damn it, if only they just flesh this out a little bit more, if they gave this a little bit more time. I'm just like, and I'll be honest, there are some parts of it where I actually think are genuinely good. And there's some stuff in it where it's like, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I still think like, this is a pretty good moment. These are pretty good story beats and whatnot. But yeah, that's what to expect if you're checking this out. So we will go with a new game. I'm going to be playing this in English. I'm sorry, all Japanophiles. It's also mostly because, at least with English, I know where, I know when a sentence is going to end, whereas in Japanese, since I'm not fluent in it, and I have a very surface level understanding of just some words, that means I'm not going to be able, I won't have to worry about skipping over anything if I hear like a voice line or anything like that. So we will go ahead and get this going. There he is. This damn bear. I remember when I first saw this cutscene, I was like, what in the... I mean, I think everybody's kind of like, what in the world? But it's like, okay, you're doing something here. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something here. And dear Lord, this leitmotif will just stay in your head. Open it up, and what do you got? One dead SOB. Somehow. I will say this is probably one of the first things where you're kind of like, what sense is this game gonna make? Like, you go up in a rocket ship, you crash back down into the building, and you're a pile of bones for something? Or something like that. It's one of those things that makes you it makes you think about what the creators and designers were thinking by making that kind of choice, because even just going by contusion logic, that's not what happens to a body when they go through that. So, but whatever. Oh, might as well get this out of the way too. So I will go ahead and read the dialogue. I probably will not do any sort of funny voice unless it just comes out. Mostly because the voices that I will come up with will be probably very Game Grumps-esque, or an imitation of that, and I don't want to put people through that. And the reason they would be, my voices would do that, is because that's basically most exposure, or at least the most online exposure I think a lot of people have to it. So if you hear it, you hear it. I'm going to be hearing it in my head as I read through all this anyway. And secondly, I'm not like a great voice actor, and anything if I came up with originally would probably be some sort of offshoot of that in the first place. So yeah, I'll be going along with the just reading the dialogue, pretty standard. Luckily this is voice acted, so when that comes up, you won't have to listen to me do the dialogue. Anyway, here we go. The massive high school towers all over the... God damn it. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. One of the most corrupt institutions that you'll ever see in fiction. Or maybe not most corrupt, but it's pretty high up there. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future. Not going to advise you to take any shots, because if you know anything about Danganronpa, you know that they say the same words over and over and over and over and over again until you're just like, can we move on from this? Anyway, it was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students... I'm already getting tired of this. Was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
Hello, Makoto. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I know everybody has to have their own certain fit, but one of the things that just crosses my mind when I first think about this is, like, damn, dude, you got a sweatshirt and you're wearing your, I'm pretty sure that's a jacket that they give to the school, but you have your blazer, that's what it is. You have your blazer on over them. It's like, damn, dude, aren't you sweating? But anyway, I mean, I live in a really hot place, so you might actually hear my fan going off. I'll try and prevent that if it does come up in the audio in the future, but yeah, just dumb thoughts that just came into my mind. I really don't have much going on for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, or even personality. Who says that about themselves? Jesus. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. You don't have to be any of those things for a personality, bruh. Most people aren't, and they could probably describe themselves somewhat with of having a personality of some sort. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever is most popular at that particular moment. And the everyman, ladies and gentlemen. Like, we get it. You are the player insert. Gotcha. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. And I never thought about it before. That is definitely one of those lines that's written that, like, you hear a lot about this when it comes to stuff like the Marvel Cinematic Universe or whatever, but like the lines that are written or said or anything like that, that kind of gives you the sense that the writers are self-aware, but they're self-aware in a way that does not necessarily enhance the work. It's just like it's like a defense that's being put there in case you have any sort of criticism about this particular character or the archetype that he is. It's weird, but this game is chock full of that. I guess that's just like one of the earliest examples that I can recognize. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong points, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. It's like, that's a character trait. I don't think that even comes up in this game, or at least not the way that I think of gung-ho, but that's fine. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still, here I am standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. And it's just being an e-stalker, kinda. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are the truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic that there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. They probably explained it and I've forgotten. I don't know why Sayaka specifically. I guess she is the front of the band, but who knows. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. Do they not give you names? I mean, who else would it be? The game kind of narrows its scope for stuff like this, so I'm kind of curious, like, how does he not? I mean, maybe it's just for the player to be introduced to them later, but at the same time, it's like, how do you not already know who this is, man? But anyway, there's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the National High School Champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. Actually, I will say that's actually kind of smart right here. I don't know if this was intentional, because her face is all over this scene, so you already know what she looks like. But I now notice that part of like her face is covered up when we see her in her actual, like the outfit that we see her in game, or like her CG sprite or whatever. And that's kind of something that's important later on. So it's like, if that was intentional, then, you know, that's pretty good. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school... Damn it. Excuse me. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader, too. I know they explain this later on in the series. But considering how Japanese this game is, which, you know, it is a Japanese game, so whatever. And they're like recruiting a delinquent. But it's like, what is that? I'm just like curious. What is the skill that you would like? What about being, I guess, the best biker gang leader would necessarily be? What about that is something that the school would be just like, yeah, we need that shit. We want them here. But I don't know. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Okay, that makes sense. Just hit A next time. Again, it's been a while. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. The ultimate clairvoyant. That's a talent. That is a talent that people out somewhere in this universe, they really want that shit. So okay. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wander into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Alright, so they tell you who's attending, but they don't tell you what they do or who they... I don't know, that's weird. Like, I get there being public interest even outside of the school for a pop idol or a fashionista, or I like saying I prefer they would go with model. Maybe it was just a translation or localization thing. I don't know. I guess model might not be specific enough for them, but who knows. But anyways, understand there being interest for a pop idol, a fashionista, or a baseball player. But I guess if they count infamy as something that's worthwhile, then like, why would you want to publicly announce that you want to recruit the ultimate biker gang leader? I don't know. The logic of this game is very, very strange and weird and nonsensical at times, but I don't know. This is just the thoughts that come into my head when I see stuff like that. I don't know. Could they be just average students like me without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality. Jeez. Do you have self-esteem though, dude? God, man. Jesus, man. But beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by luck. By pure luck. Why can I not read? Jesus. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success, buy into that bullshit, a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But then actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this! Oh, Makoto. Famous last words. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock in the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's a full 50 minutes left. I'm not gonna try and get on this game's case that much right now, but I really do think that the developers of this game, or whoever was responsible for the script, they really do think that the player is kind of an idiot. Because, yeah, unless you don't know math, yes. If it's 7:10 and you meet up at 8, yes, there's 50 minutes left. I mean, who can't figure that out by themselves? But I don't know. It makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... What? Isn't exactly what? I don't know. I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. Did you do that when you were already walked in the building? Whatever. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least that's what I was hoping for. What the? By the instant I took that first step forward, Marx or Magalore, or pick your Kirby boss that likes using a black hole, decided to use the black hole attack against you, and this was stupid, but whatever. My view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. The way that Makoto narrates this game, you'd think that he would maybe be the ultimate poet, but I guess that there's going to be a lot of prose for somebody who is supposedly the average everyday person. But then again, there are a lot of people out there who think that pretentiousness equals depth or anything like that, and they talk like this, but I guess that's fine. In the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so that I could experience ultimate despair. Take a shot for that one. Welcome to Despair. I don't know why they just didn't add the high school part to it. It's in there. Yeah, I'll save. Ellipses, ellipses. Ellipses. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk out in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but let's see, we have some common ground, Makoto. There you go. What was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't the classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Okay, so I don't think you can earn any sort of. I don't think you can earn Monokuma coins this early, and I don't think that there are many points of interest that are like worth exploring just yet. Or if I do, I'm probably not going to narrate all of them because, there, like I said, there's really nothing of any real intrigue or anything like that just yet. I will probably focus on speaking to students when you're able to do that. But for any of this other stuff that isn't super important until the Monokuma coins start showing up, then I probably won't bother voicing that over. Yes, welcome to Hope Speak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. You can use the left stick to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the A button, and presto, you'll investigate that object. Use the directional buttons or the L and R buttons to adjust your viewpoint. That is weird. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? That is, I mean, I guess this is like, this is a very old school way of rotating a camera. I've never had a PSP. A couple of my friends had PSPs, so I don't remember if it had like a secondary. I think it had like some sort of analog stick. I don't know if it had two. I think the Vita might have had two, but it's been a while, I forget. It's like, yeah, from wandering in, why is it pointed at the classroom if that's the case? I don't know, Makoto. Could be you're a prisoner. Maybe. Clean it up later. Why don't you just clean it up now? You just, well, maybe not your nice little blazer if you value that so much, but hell, man, it's just a sweatshirt. Nobody's gonna notice that. Who the hell wrote on this pamphlet? Like, that is some, like, elementary school writing right there. Unless it was Monokuma, who knows? I got myself so wound up I passed out in the main hall and then someone carried me here? If that's true, it must mean this is the classroom inside. But if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. Yeah, the game... it's really all over the game. Like, you don't notice it until, like, you get deep into it, but it really is all over the game. They just make these, like, virtual, like, almost grandiose revelations about the most basic stuff, and then they, like, think that one thing leading to an obvious other thing is something that is worth, like, it's worth a lot of contemplation or thought, and, like, I don't get it. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like it's a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. Oh yeah, that's right. See, can I let me check these controls real quick? Okay. I'm using a like a generic PC controller for this right now. Okay, exit. Blah blah blah. Oh, back button opens the transcript. That's good to know. Because I know that there are a lot of typos in this game. Alright, that's everything. Yeah, that's all of it. Geez, this hallway is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Alright. Okay, so you don't have to unlock the ability to run. Because I know that was something that you had to do in the original PSP release, but I forgot if they updated it for this or was for any of the other releases that happened later. How... Ooh, God, this control's rough. Like, it's not quite tank controls, but it almost feels that way. Because you can still move and turn, but you can't turn, like, sharply or all that well. Oh, shit. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, it's right here. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
Foreshadowing? Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who'd gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. Or just doing, like, a camera scan, I guess. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. Again, just very, very prosy. How's it going? My name's Makoto Naegi. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just asleep.
Huh?
Whoa, you too? Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. Thank you, Alice. So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it!
Just a moment. There's something else we must address.
Listen to me!
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you, and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it.
That's right!
Everyone, just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
The hell? Now's no time for friggin' introductions. Maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I'm kind of curious about what the logic behind that sentence is, but okay, for the character, not the writer. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we don't know each other's names? Good point.
Yeah.
Shut up, game, I said that! Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way then. We can move on to whatever else. Sound good? I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best just to focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is good as a chance as... So I guess this is as good a chance as I'm going to get. Alright, I already looked everyone up on that Hope's Peak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. Oh, Makoto, biggest mistake you're gonna be making. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. That is a lie. That sentence right there is a goddamn lie. Just, oh my god, that is... How are you gonna tell a bold-faced lie like that at the very beginning of the game? Jesus. Alright, we'll start with you, Taka.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
I actually do like this dude. I like this dude a good amount. He's a little too intense for me to ever like see myself being friends with anybody like that, but like, you know, he's not a bad dude. He's just like, he needs to dial it from like 12 to maybe like 7-ish. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. That's pretty, I don't know, pretty, not average, but normal. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's public morals committee. That's not it sounds weird to say, but it's not an awkward sentence. That's just me. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Yeah, that is definitely something they had to work with in localization, because Ultimate Moral Compass. I'm just like thinking, picture that being somebody in the West. Like, admittedly, Taka is kind of a tight ass, but not like, I'm like thinking of somebody who would earn that title over here in America, and I'm just like, I would not want to be around you in any way, shape, or form ever. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name. See? Good dude. Intense, but he's a good dude.
You hear me?
And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day.
Got it!
Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it. Right? Right. This guy is kind of annoying. Damn, dude. And you know what? We'll go with Hifumi, the character that they made. I swear they made this character specifically to mock the kind of fan base that Danganronpa would get. There's no other reason.
I'm Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega!
I don't mind.
Just, I really have no words. By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? World of 2D? Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. Now, aside from that being an utterly ridiculous claim to fame, I mean, to be honest, I think the title of Ultimate Fanfic Creator would probably go to that crazy-ass woman that did, what was it called? 50 Shades of Grey? That whole series. That is the Ultimate Fanfic Creator. And keeping that in mind, imagine just the... That's not something that you want to carry around with you. That's like a badge of shame. Admittedly, I know that this was translated from Ultimate Doujin Artist, which carries a little bit of a different connotation in Japan and here, honestly. Because if between between being called the ultimate Dojin artist or Doujin, I'm not sure. I think it's Dojin. I might be wrong. But it is what it is. Between being called that and the ultimate fanfic creator, I would artist at least sounds good. And I'm not trying to like knock on people who make fanfics, but it just produces a very specific image, which I cannot say is complimentary. Again, I'm not trying to knock people create, like, it's good to create shit no matter how cringy it might be perceived. I'm not saying that, but if you combine that with what you know about Hifumi's character, and again, who the hell introduces themselves as the Alpha or the Omega? Like, non-ironically. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I spent way too much time lingering on this. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. I really don't know what, like, good numbers are at a comic yet, but even that sounds pretty low, but who knows. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I tainted the event. How stupid could you be? That's too bad about them. But selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable. I'll take your word for it, Makoto.
However,
the words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. Oh my god, this guy is... If he were to survive... I'm just gonna say it. This guy would be a Gamergator. He would be a Gamergator, like full stop. I am a soldier serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fan fiction. Gamergator material. Like, I've seen people say shit like this. Jesus Christ. Like, not even people who... Not even... Like, this extends beyond the game's target audience. There are people outside of Japan, like actual weebs that say shit like this. So, yeah. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with the deepest meaning. What kind of meaning?
Yes, indeed.
It's about embracing our basest urges. I don't think I want to comprehend it. See, you know, at least with me, that everyman approach is working. And now we'll go to the girl whose talent should make Hifumi's talent not even be the thing that they want.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but I'm Toko Fukawa.
I think I would like this girl more if Byakuya did not exist. Because she actually has some good shit going on with her, but virtually all of her character is basically her obsession with Byakuya. And Byakuya sucks, I'm just getting that out of the way right now. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking and launched her literary career. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. I mean, I'll abstain from what I think about that. Not that I would say something wrong, but I just don't think that I would be able to get away with that scot-free if anybody decided to remember it. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes and all her books are instant bestsellers, which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. Did I say prodigy? God damn it. Prodigy. God damn it, Game Grumps. Ultimate writing prodigy. Fuck, I cannot believe I made that mistake. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being a romance and all.
What's your problem?
What? It's not polite to stare, you know.
What
Stop
the
staring
heck?
at me like I'm some filthy creature. I guess this would be the other thing that kind of turns people away from Toko, but if you didn't pick up that the girl has serious self-esteem issues, but at the very least she's not. I really don't know what's worse, the way that she refers to herself or projects like what she thinks of herself onto other people, or Makoto saying he has no personality. I really don't know which is worse in terms of low self-esteem. I don't know. Filthy creature. No, I just thought. I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
I'm telling you!
Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise I know you can't stand looking at me. Jesus, girl. Therapy. Yeah, that. Try that. If you get the chance.
Anyway...
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm used to it. Wow, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like.
Yo, the name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
Damn, dude, you about to square up? But again, like, I know that's not necessarily what they were going for, but I would say that all of the art in this game has like this really intense, feeling coming off of it. Like, I guess maybe that's why everything is so 0 or 100, because that's just the type of game that they were making. Like, calm down, dude. Introductions. I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen, Damn, you just eyeing him up and down, Makoto? Specimen? You? Seriously?
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong? Nothing, I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all.
Give me a break.
What, were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? No, I was just expecting more of a, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. What? Oh man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture. I mean, you knew it was You're a celebrity known for something that Japan is very enthusiastic about. Why are you surprised?
What the crap?
This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. Again, what the hell did you expect? I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of national championship regulations.
I mean, seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not going to dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
I was like, was that... I don't know, his hair color looked the same. I don't know. Actually, can I be totally honest with you?
You know...
I don't like baseball. Like, at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced, and he was still his team's star player. He's some kind of prodigy. Said it right that time. There we go.
Yeah!
And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream for the future. I'm kind of curious, are you allowed to do that? Because that's the exact reason why you got scouted in the first place. So, if you don't actually play baseball, aren't they just going to kick your ass to the curb? I know this is irrelevant, but I'm just curious about the logic behind him saying that. A dream for the future? My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right?
You know what I mean.
I'm going to be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're set. So you want, like, to make a garage band? I mean, more power to you, but Never mind. Are there any? Are there? I might just be out of the know, but I can't think of any band out there that was just a singer, a songwriter, and someone on guitar, and they made it like big. At the end of the day, there probably is at least one story out there because nothing is impossible, but still.
How cool is that?
This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star. I mean, people have more than one thing they like doing, Makoto.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
It's weird too because she actually has the most plain design. She has a more plain design than even Makoto. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, simp. And that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Buy her fucking bathwater already, Jesus Christ. Sayaka Mizono. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. I was going to make a joke about being the Taylor Swift of Japan, but I don't want to attract what kind of blowback that would bring my way, but whatever. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Huh? Did you hear me? Didn't hear you simping for her? I don't know. I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding. I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Huh? Hey, by any chance? Now what?
Huh?
Yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto, did...
Just hold on.
Geez, you guys, how long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? You can blame me for that, Taka. I'm the one that's taking forever. Sorry, just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. You're right.
Sorry.
Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. I mean, damn, Taka, your introduction took longer. It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say. But it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. Okay, now to talk to those 5 people over there.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. Sup?
This is probably the most, like, closest to actual person in the game. Like, Aoi actually, for the most part, feels like an actual person compared to everybody else. Aside from her weird donut obsession, but even then, that's better than a lot of the other obsessions that people have in this game. Aoi Asahina, she's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been widely discussed online. Not judging Makoto, but come on, man. Proportions? Yeah. He's a teenage kid. So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot. Makoto Naegi. Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that. No, not something like that. It is that.
You got it!
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah!
Makoto Naegi. She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I think that might be a Japaneseism or something, I don't know. I've never heard of that before in my life. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spell it exactly... Okay. Just answer the question, Makoto. Don't be a dick. Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet you. Sure, same here. Well, one thing I learned is that she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet ya.
Now that's how you greet somebody, motherfuckers. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means... Yes, this CG again. He's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Hell yeah. I better be careful around him. One wrong word, that's a mouthful, and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. I mean, that sounds like it would be a gangster tactic, and I guess, yes, he's part of a gang, but not like the fucking Yakuza. We need to get to the second game for that.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Our sacrificial lamb and too good for the sinful earth character. Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here, nice to meet you.
Huh?
Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. I mean, I know that all the students here are supposed to be like celebrities, but legion of ultimate programmer having a legion of fans? I don't know. It just sounds it's a weird thought that the way I'm thinking about it, I don't know. Hey, so listen.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for now? Well, just 'cause you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something.
Huh?
Huh? Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything, although I am very pissed off right now. Makoto has been a little bit of a dick in his introduction. I know he gets better later on, but he is kind of dickish with a couple of people right now.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into... Jeez, just chill, Makoto. Just calm down, dude. Man, thirsty motherfucker.
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm probably going to have a lot to say about her, and if you know, you know. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can definitely appreciate... I am definitely somebody who appreciates the female form, but Makoto is kind of leading dick first for at least maybe... Well, okay, I take that back. I mean, it's in his head for the most part, so sure. But it's like, damn, dude. Do you not, take care of yourself when the urge arises? Or do you do it too much? Because, damn. But anyway, she's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
What?
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? So, is she psychic too, or does she have good intuition? Because that was not... He didn't say those other things out loud, he was thinking them. Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk? Oh, so they aren't real. Makoto, are you not... Okay, are you also, like, sheltered? Do you not know how this kind of thing works? I don't know. Didn't you do research on this? You, like, looked up all these people... You said you looked up all these people. Do you not understand how any of this shit works? Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, then you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Yeah, it's called makeup, Makoto. Do you not know how that works? Oh, so many dreams are getting crushed today. Like, I did, excuse me, one of the people I've seen talk about this, I actually I like a lot of his content and the videos that he makes, Plague of Gripes. He talks about Makoto and says, like, he's a little bit of an asshole, and I'm starting to see it now. I really am. I didn't think much of Makoto beforehand, but, like, yeah, just... Jesus, man. And I know I can't really talk because I myself am a little bit of an asshole from time to time, but it's not like... I'm an asshole in jest. I'm trying my best not to be an actual asshole, but whatever. Let's get to one of the better characters in the game. Can I ask you your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
For not being specifically, like, out there or all that extreme compared to a lot of the other characters, I actually I like her design quite a bit. It's fairly simple, but it has enough to it that it still stands out. She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. How does this even make sense? Like, so, because the twist is that they get there, they spend 2 years there, they lose the memory of their time spent there, and then and that's like now, and then now we're here. So how would they, like, keep tight-lipped on this unless Junko already, like, got to work on hiding the identity of shit like that, and even then it wouldn't make any... that kind of makes no sense. That is a plot hole, but whatever. Like, I know the purpose is for the player to, like, have questions about, it's like, wonder about those students who didn't have any, like, information when Makoto looked them up, but still, like, here, at this point in time, it makes no sense. Could this girl be one of them? So what are you doing at this school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me.
Whew.
No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. Those four over there are the only ones left. Like, yeah. Like, again, I understand what they're going for in order to make her, the details about her specifically, more mysterious and to add to the mystery as a whole, but, like, for the story that they're trying to tell, it makes no sense. Like, for the plot, for the events within that story, it doesn't add up. Alright, this girl, hell yeah.
I am Sakura Okami.
Fuck. God, Sakura's a badass. Oh geez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. 2024, Makoto, be better. Okay. I'm sorry. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won despite being a girl. Be better, Makoto! She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit more about her. Do they just not want to create CG for each particular character? I don't know. Some call her Ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates. The famed missing... Jesus Christ! Assholes, all of you. God damn. Any incoming Hope's Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Man, seriously, fuck all y'all. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Hey.
Hey, you. Huh? Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you?
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. That's a weird way of putting it, but... what a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. I mean, Sakura, you do realize that you are just like a queen of muscle, right? Like, who would be a fit for you?
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
I never knew why they have her. I know that they call her Celeste for short, but it's like, why don't they have her whole name in the text box there, like when it's her talking? Like, I never got that. Celestia huh? Ludenberg, it is my name. But if you don't mind, I would prefer for you to call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right? Jesus, holy shit, Makoto. Makoto is kind of a dick. He really is.
Huh?
Of course, why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I'd much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite but pretty forceful at the same... Where did you get that feeling from? If anything, you were more forceful than she was. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg, she's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning her the title Queen of Liars. Reference. Actually, I think I may have looked up that manga. I forgot if it was a manga or a light novel a while ago. Didn't sound too interesting, but who knows. She totally cleaned out the other... Damn it. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I better watch myself around her. This
I'm
dumbass.
Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Just... This character is exhausting. Like, extremely exhausting. Like, I know some people like him for how... For just, like, specifically because he's an idiot, but it just gets tiring. Yasuhiro Hagakure, known as Supernova in the psychic community, the trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. I didn't think that Japanese people had a lot of affinity for new agey type shit, but again, I'm an outsider. What the hell do I know? Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be...
Okay, I give up. Huh? What happened?
For serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot running off with a skyfish in its mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean... But hey, we should grab some brewski sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times, see, and, well, it's a long story. Again, this just makes me ask more questions about what the fuck is going on at, like, on the admin levels of Hope's Peak. How does this school work? But whatever. A few times, yeah, I bet that is a long story, you dumbass. And Byakuya.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
I love the way that they give him his title. I love it. It's so funny to me because they gave him they specifically chose the words affluent progeny to avoid calling him the ultimate rich kid, because that's his talent. He's just rich. And I just love that. It is hilarious to me in order to make him seem special in any sort of way, they had to pretty much doll up his actual talent. He's the ultimate rich kid. Like, fuck calling him the ultimate affluent progeny. He's the ultimate rich kid. That is fucking hilarious to me. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. I mean, Kyoko gave you a similar one. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami, he's the heir apparent of his... What? I guess I just don't see apparent being used like that. He's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. Ultimate rich kid. His title of ultimate affluent progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. That's everything I learned about him from that Hope's Peak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. And a hearty fuck you to you too, Byakuya. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of something. Okay, time to get down to business. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. seriously, I think admittedly nowhere near the level of Byakuya, Makoto's an asshole. And like, I don't necessarily think it's like his self-esteem or anything like that. I actually think that this is, I mean, yeah, they definitely make a correlation. Makoto is definitely the prototype for somebody like Nagito in the second game. And I don't think that they were necessarily, they realized it at the time, but I think that, I can't say this for certain, but it feels like they came up with the concept for Nagito first, and then they made Makoto. It feels like that. I could be wrong. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
Well, you see, Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. What? Seriously?
I mean, seriously?
Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird that every one of us would get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
Chill, dude. Exactly. That's why we're all freaking out. And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes and hallways were, right? Is that our first flashback? But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff's missing. Even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's how you know that this game is old. And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
What the heck? What's it doing there?
Aww.
Maybe we caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something.
Is it like...
What, like a kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Come on, don't think like that. Cheer up. I bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure. I mean, again, I've been calling into question what Hope's Peak is all about for a while now, so I wouldn't put it past them. Who knows?
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just going to take it easy for a little bit.
I see.
Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us? Very fucking bad taste, but okay.
What the hell?
Huh, well, if that's all it is, it's nap time for me.
You know what I mean.
I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then it began. I kind of want to say it, but I'm not going to.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
You know, for the narration, Makoto's narration actually definitely sounds like somebody kind of like writing their memoirs of their time here. So when he says shit like, it gave me like a sense of dread, I'm just like, you mean, motherfucker, hindsight is 20/20, so I know that's not what you were feeling right then and there in the moment.
Huh?
What the hell was that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Hey!
Hey, what are you... What, you're gonna take off just like that?
Could it be...
Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us all pumped for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked if this was real.
You know?
Alright, guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood?
Huh?
Wait for me, I want to go with you. That is that then. I will see you all there. Do they really?
Anyway,
I mean, do they really have to get every single person to just go? Like, this is... God, this game loves patting itself. Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I'd had before, I couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. This doesn't seem right.
this is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. But still, I'm kinda, really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Jesus Christ. Ugh. I know I've been talking over a lot of this stuff, but this is still not the end of the prologue. And I don't think that any of these characters have anything really to add, so we'll see. Shit. What the hell kind of game are they playing? It's Danganronpa, bro. Keep up.
This is bad.
What was with that announcement? It was like totally creepy. What the hell? Is this some kind of bad joke? Yeah.
Well...
Are you okay? Is everyone okay? True. If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. Yeah.
listen.
I know how you feel, but all we can do now is check it out, right? Something weird is going on here, right? It's not just me. Yeah. I kind of... Oh, wait a second. He probably has something to say about this shit here. No, it's totally a... I'm just like, what kind of... Same... Yep, same thing. And the gate. Oh, there's a lot to explore here. Well, investigate, as they say. Alright. I don't think there's anything here. Yep. Aside from the monitor. I kind of feel for anybody who wants to be thorough when playing this game, because there's a lot of stuff that is just there for... that's just there to waste your time. Alright. In the gym... Where the hell is the gym? Oh.
Hey, come on!
God, I had no idea this Hope's Peak Academy place was going to be such a pain in my balls. I kind of appreciate they didn't go with the standard pain in the ass, but Jesus. It really ain't that much different from the time it spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse. You just got here, motherfucker. And why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously not good? They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shit.
Well, hell, it ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
Hey, damn it!
Hey, where's whoever called us here?
What are you thinking?
Mondo, stop! No running! Just do... Priorities, Taka. Priorities, man.
Well then.
I too shall go. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not even gonna say what's there. placate, blah blah blah. What if this is just all the awards that every student who's attended here has gotten thus far? I mean, they don't necessarily give us a timeline, so who knows? I mean, why not? Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here?
This is bad.
I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now. It's gonna get worse. Much worse. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. And I saw what was waiting for us there. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo!
See, told you, it's totally normal. Oh, it's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Hiro was right, but in a way that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there! Howdy! Hello! Is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling!
And here's this little bastard.
Huh? Teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma!
I mean, if it looks like a duck, acts like a duck, and walks like a duck.
And I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was... What I was seeing was... It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. And all that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear.
Say what?
Whoa, what? The teddy bear can talk! Calm down, I'm sure there's just a speaker inside it.
Hey, come on now.
I told you already, I'm not a teddy bear.
Headmaster.
I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster.
Say what?
Yes, it moved. It did that when it first appeared. Again, just stay on the same page.
Shit.
Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something. How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it. Wonder if that's a localization, a localized line right there. Who knows?
Barrett!
But don't make me say stuff that might destroy. Yeah. I do need to take a drink, so just one moment. That's better. That's better. But don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that.
Well...
Bear that? Really? You are unfortunate. That might be the most relatable thing that she will say in this entire game. Now then, moving on. We really must hurry and get started.
Come on.
Giving up already? No other stupid bear pun? As much as I'm going to rag on this game and already have done so, I can appreciate this very much. Puns are one of the lowest forms of humor. Like, you can quote me on that.
Now then.
Quiet down now, quiet down. Okay, so. He has abandoned the gag.
Good morning!
Everyone stand at attention and bow. And good morning.
You hear me?
Good morning.
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Let us commence with a most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students so full of potential represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. Huh? Now then, regarding the end date for this communal life...
Too bad!
There isn't one! In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned. What did he just say? Until the day we die?
Yep.
Oh, but fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences.
Hold on a second.
That's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right?
It's true.
I am not screwing with you. I am no liar. Of that you can be 100% sure. Fuck you, Monokuma.
Uh-huh.
And just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again. Cut off? So all those metal plates all over the school? They're there to keep us trapped in here?
Phew.
That's exactly what they're there for. I mean, long road, again, another long road to an easy conclusion. No matter how much you may all yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all of that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Hey, come on.
Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whoever else is behind it all, this is just a really bad joke.
Damn you!
Yeah, cut the shit out, it isn't funny anymore.
Unbelievable.
You keep saying this is a lie or a joke, a bunch of skeptics, all of you.
What are you gonna do?
But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Oh, excuse me. Having to live here forever would be quite the problem.
What's this?
Come now, what's the matter with all of you? Damn it. Oh, God. Yeah. I apologize. I had a cold about a week or so ago, and just like the residue in my throat is still there, so just gotta get rid of all that. Hopefully this will be better as time goes on. It's been a bit, so hopefully it won't last too much longer. I apologize in advance. You decided of your own free will to attend Hope's Peaks Academy, didn't you? And now before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided that you want to leave?
Hey,
Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. Really?
Actually...
As headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause.
Now then.
Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What?
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? Well, you know, if one person were to murder another... Murder?
Yes, indeed!
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold. I bet that got your brain juices flowing. No, well... For all the other characters that can read minds about shit, it's weird that he doesn't necessarily, Monokuma never comments on, like, anything like that. Like he rarely says anything about what somebody else is obviously thinking. I don't know. I don't think that a whole lot of planning went into the writing of the script, but that's not surprising to anybody who's played this before. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? I'm stupid. I don't know what that's pertaining to. Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world, but you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair.
Extreme!
And I just find that so darn exciting.
What the hell?
What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other is...
Huh?
To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it.
What are you saying?
We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other?
Say what?
Yeah, stop blabbering on with all this nonsense. Just let us go home already.
Blabbering?
That word.
Blabbering? Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on! How strange.
That's also a weird design choice. Why did they just, like, all of a sudden cut to one completely voiced line and then just go back to it being, like, standard voiceover clips and whatnot? Again, it's probably budget issues or budget related, I don't know. You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, let us go. You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home. Your life, your world. Got it?
Yahoo!
And you can kill it as much as you want to kill. So go ahead, go on a killing spree. Alright, come on. How long are you going to keep this up? Eh?
You know?
You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us, so you can go ahead and reveal the trick now.
Huh?
Reveal the trick?
I'm right.
Yeah,
right?
because I mean, you know, this is all some kind of tricking, all right? So, like...
Shit.
Dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Thank you, Mondo. Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder.
You're fucking dead.
Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joke? What, like you mean your hair? I would say dick move, Monokuma, but let's be real. Everybody's thought it at least once they see Mondo's do, so...
You son of a bitch!
What? God, how do you deliver that? Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself in the air. He flew up Monokuma fast and straight as a bullet. He locked onto his target. Okay, we got him, Makoto.
Gotcha, you little piece of shit! I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds!
What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations!
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ!
That's a bomb, motherfucker.
Hey, damn it!
What? No smartass comeback this time?
Piece of shit!
Stop that goddamn beeping and say something!
Watch out!
Watch out! Get rid of it!
Huh?
Huh? Hurry up and throw it! I don't know if our ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma. And as soon as he did... The hell?
What the?
That sure as shit wasn't a joke. It blew the hell up. I've heard a lot of people do say that he inserts expletives and cuss words at just an alarming rate, and yeah, they have a point. There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, I'd never seen anything like it. But, you know, this means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right?
Hey!
I told you I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma. Oh, there's another one?
Damn
You son of a bitch. You seriously tried to kill me just now.
Of course!
Well, yes, I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you'd better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt.
This is bad.
Hey, so does this mean there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my next punishment next time. I can't read. And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment. That's just wrong.
Well?
Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. Ta-da! This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the E-Handbook. Really, busting your chops with coming up with that name. Ahem. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
What?
It's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
You guys...
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated.
Shing!
Rules are strict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
Yes, indeed!
I mean, it's utter chaos with laws, but... like... pick anything. Reality, fiction, location... I know it's being facetious, but if the game can be facetious, so can I. The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close.
Bye-bye!
Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya! And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. So, guys, how would you define what we just experienced?
What the crap?
How? Why? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever? Or kill? What? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, we just need to calm down. First, let's just take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. And the repetition is gonna start now. Choice number one is that we each stay here living a communal life together until the day we die. Yes, Monokuma said that. And the other choice is,
Indeed.
if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right?
That's...
But killing someone, that's... We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is the plot of a kind of dumb game. Actually, really dumb game. This is just, what is this? Again, it's the plot of a kind of dumb but actually really dumb game.
Ridiculous!
A lie is what it is. All these ridiculous things we've heard, this all has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is...
So, in other words...
Is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this? To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. And they all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. I mean, yep, that's the point. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is somebody going to betray us? And that was how my new school life began. This school which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high. It's not a school of hope. Wait for it. It's, come on, a school of despair. Begin title. Oh wait, does it not do the title? Or does it? So like, I really cannot. Its overall presentation when it comes to its art design is actually pretty good. Oh, here we go. I'll see now the intro animatic is actually like really quiet. At least compared to like when you first boot up the game. Like it was loud as hell when I booted it up. And this theme is like a banger. When it comes to like the aesthetic design, when it comes to like anything regarding its art, like its art and music choices, I really think the soundtrack to this game is fantastic. It's really good. Well, most of it is good, but it's actually kind of funny. Ironically, one of the worst tracks in the game is actually the most integral to part of the game, and that is the track that plays during the I forgot what it's called. The bullet time battle, I think that's what it is. Like that track is not very good, and you would think it would be better considering like the entire thing is that you have to do shit to a rhythm. But yeah, time for some teenagers to start getting to the killing. And that was the goddamn prologue. God, we are over an hour and 45 minutes into this. Jesus. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Yeah, we just got that. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Again, Makoto should have been the ultimate poet. Oh, here we go. That was... This game also does insert very weird interruptions. Like, you could have put the chapter insert a little bit later because we're still stuck on the same CG image, so... But... whatever. It's like I'm bitching at an almost 15-year-old game. I don't know why I bother, aside from the fact that it's kind of fun. But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
And?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Hey.
Just stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Right, she's right.
Listen to me!
Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact, I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed.
You hear me?
Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me. Again, dude is decent dude. Bring it down to like maybe like a 5 or a 6, man. Just chill.
Huh?
Jesus, if you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However...
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Stupid!
Idiot, to look for a way out. Duh!
What the?
And we told you to find out whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him.
But...
But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at that handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
This is fine.
True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again. Shit.
Alright.
Fine.
So then...
Then let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school just padding! Jesus Christ! In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Jesus Christ. God damn it, this game. Okay. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Why didn't they just let us scroll through the handbook? I mean, they let you do this later anyway. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak. God damn it! You are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Always good to give yourself some kind of disclaimer, or, you know, again, CYA, good thing to keep in your back pocket. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. Then don't have the screen so close to your face, bro. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces.
Stop fucking around!
This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules.
However...
I mean, asking you shall receive. We've got a whole bunch of text boxes to go, but if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him. Gamergator, bro.
Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And?
So what?
What?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep, so that's so what?
Piece of shit!
So I can't afford to die in here. None of that made much sense to me. It didn't make sense to anybody. This game doesn't make much sense in general. But are you saying you will follow the regulations? Is that it?
That's true.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Flashback. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me.
Give me a break.
It was more like a full-on stab. Well, for now, let's forget all that silly joke about murderers or whatever.
Okay.
Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school. True, we need to find out where exactly we are, Is there any way out? What about food and supplies?
You understand?
There are tons of questions we need to answer.
Let's do it!
Damn straight. Okay, then let's all start looking around. I mean, I've heard this criticism, and I don't necessarily think that in this particular case it's much of an issue, but I think, I guess when you just deduce it or think about it logically, one of the reasons that there's so much like repeating dialogue is because there's so many characters that have to kind of iterate the exact same thing or give an affirmation or something like that, which, yeah, if you have a character there that you want to make sure that they are there, but it's still one of those like, hey, look, I said something too kind of situations where it's like you can condense that down a little bit, but whatever. Again, I'm complaining about a almost 15-year-old game, but there's so much to complain about or just like rag on, so, but damn, I'll be going alone.
What?
What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
Hold on a second.
Well, wait, hold on a second. That would never...
What?
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. And the thing is that he's right. He's absolutely right when he's... Byakuya... Like, fuck Byakuya. But the reason why I say fuck Byakuya is because he's just, like, a self-centered dick. But I can't deny that some of the shit that he's saying makes sense. Excuse me. Like, the reason why I and a lot of people don't like Byakuya is because he's just, like, a self-serving asshole. Not to mention that he's actually very, very stupid, and the game wants us to think otherwise, but he really is an idiot. But, like, there are times like these where he will actually say something like this, and I'm like, yo, that is correct. I would say that this aspect of the character is best demonstrated by Kokichi in V3, because his, like, Kokichi's mentality is that nobody likes him because, again, he's an asshole and he intentionally antagonizes the rest of the students, but his mind is in the right place when he says shit like this. But unlike Byakuya, Kokichi's not an idiot most of the time, whereas Byakuya is just like a self-centered dumbass. There's really not a lot to like about him. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong? But... So I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me. See, that's why... Like, I say fuck Byakuya, that right there. And at least he's forthright with it, but that doesn't make him any less of a dumbass asshole.
Just hold on.
Hold on, like how I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
What?
Out of my way, Plankton.
What?
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Such ignorance.
One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. Yeah, and here we go. So minuscule, so insignificant, they couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean. Like, motherfucker, you are not the boundless ocean. You're not even close. Again, your ultimate title is that you are a rich kid. Like, why would this... They don't talk about it in this game, but in the second game when they start talking about the reserve course and how you basically, if you pay a shitload of money to get into the school, you can. Like, that's where this motherfucker should be. But they probably didn't have that idea when they wrote this, when they wrote the script for this game, so...
You're fucking dead.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Please do. Kick his ass. Stop it. We shouldn't fight, Makoto.
What?
The fuck you just say? You some kind of goody-goody little bitch? I mean, if the shoe fits.
You want to throw down?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something? No, I wasn't.
You son of a
Fuck
bitch!
you! He punched me, and I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd been trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. I mean, that's not how I would describe that. It was just, I mean, yeah, know your place, bitch. I'm sorry, that's not right. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. I mean, what about... That makes sense. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. And I finally opened my eyes again. What I saw was... Huh? Where am I? You got knocked the fuck out! As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so... Where am I now? Okay. You fucked around and you found out, Makoto. Truth bullet. That's kind of getting ahead of themselves, but whatever. Oh, God, I forgot it. This is so weird because I'm also using my controller also has a secondary analog stick, and it's like you can I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to using both, but it still feels weird. Oh yeah, anything new about this? Probably not. This is also just me nitpicking. Well, nitpicking because I kind of want to be. I'm like thinking, like, what is this? What is the design of the windows in this room supposed to be like? Let's see, what's this right here? It's a notepad. That's the key. Oh, here we go. Now the Monokuma coin collecting can begin. Whoa. Just a monitor, bro. I guess it's locked. Okay, but what's included in the sewing kit? I wonder if I check the trash again. Nope. No doubling up on coins right there. What else do I need to look at here? Oh, is it the map? Because the trash can's over here. I don't think I have to look at... Is it this? No, that's just another metal plate. Oh, it's this drawer. This is where the toolkit is, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that's everything. Like, I forget that... Like, the intent is, though, that you don't miss anything because it may or may not be... It may or may not be pertinent to the upcoming trial case, but... Like, a lot of... Again, it's another one of those examples where they could definitely trim down on some of the shit that is required in order for you to access the next scene or the next part of the game, because... Yeah, the surveillance cameras are everywhere. The metal plates are everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. So it's like, I don't know why those needed to be inspected. Maybe they didn't need to be inspected and I just chose the wrong things. But when it comes time for the investigation to occur, you can't leave a room until you've pretty much discovered everything that the game knows you can, like, select and investigate. So, I don't know. If... It's like trying to give you it's tricking you to thinking that the game is more open than it actually is, which I don't get, considering how linear the game is otherwise, but I don't know. Like, I get curious about what the devs were thinking when they were making some of the choices in this game, because some of it just doesn't add up to me. But I am not a developer, so... Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious, or again, got knocked the fuck out, Makoto. It's cool, like, we all know what happened. Everybody was in the gym. So that answers that question. The next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out. Superfluous dialogue! I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others, but there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show.
Ah!
It's a meet cute.
Oh, Sayaka? Sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built up some. I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage, and that's going into Makoto's fantasies. That's good then. But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you? That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. I mean... You took a... I mean, you got knocked out, but you took the... You lived to talk about it.
Makoto.
Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to... Yeah, that thing that she just said. God damn it, scriptwriters.
Listen.
Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. The dining hall?
You see?
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. Never, ever seen... Like, horror movies do not exist in this universe. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we each found out. So so does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
That's good.
Good. I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. Alright. Take another quick drink. Yeah, I gotta stay hydrated with this much talking going on. These are the oh, that's the bath, and I forget where the store is. This is the storage room. I think this is the entrance hall. Oh, classrooms. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now, with us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. Nobody there was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
What she said. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. That's not what intuition is, but fine, I guess. Is it really just intuition? Like, I will say this too. I hate how snarky, like, I mean, I talked about it earlier. That whole self-aware thing. The game is not as clever as it thinks it is, and I hate that it, like, talks to the player like it thinks it's clever. It's really not. Yeah. Reactions. Oh yeah, this thing that... Thank God they got rid of in the later games, because it's... I'm pretty sure you can't necessarily continue, like a scene or progress in the game if you don't do this, so I don't know why they're even telling you why they made it an option. Why didn't they just make it like part of the natural script without any sort of interaction? I mean, this game as a whole, has a problem when it comes to interactivity with it, because there's almost no point to most of it. Again, the game is so like railroaded that, like, I don't know why they give you this level of interactivity in the first place. It doesn't make it more engaging to do shit in. It honestly just feels like you're wasting your time getting to the actual meat. What is the fuck? God fucking damn it, this game. Okay. I guess maybe it is skipping dialogue. I don't know. Like, this is not... It's giving you a tutorial like it's the react button in Kingdom Hearts 2. Or in Kingdom Hearts in general, since they added it after Kingdom Hearts 2, and I think every other game has had it since, other than Chain of Memories, but whatever. Like, this is not complicated. Like, just, I don't know. it doesn't. This is not so in depth that it's hard to comprehend, or such a necessary addition that you couldn't have just gotten rid of it in the first place. So what time is it right now? What, 7 o'clock at night? You were unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I would stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy. I'm not going to... Like, if you want an example of railroading, that's just... right there. I think there's everything else here. Yep. Just the TV and the camera.
Hey,
By the way, Makoto. Huh? What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. Why do I have to do... Continuing our self-introductions? We kind of got cut off before, but I had a question I wanted to ask you. Sayaka wants to ask... Yes, she just fucking said that! God... I wonder what it is. Now I'm really curious. If you stop thinking and just let the game progress, we could get to that!
hey,
Same dialogue. What is the point of that? What is the point? Like, the purple dot, the react for the first option is just leading you into the second option. What is the point? Just say the things. Like, I don't know. When they were designing this, did they think that doing this was going to, like, enhance the experience? No, this is just a waste of time. What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually I was. I knew it. I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. Japan. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was, that she remembered me. This is... Makoto is somebody, even after everything I know about Danganronpa, we're playing somebody who peaked in high school. Like, this is not gonna get, it's not gonna get any better for him than this, which is kind of depressing considering all the things that happened, but still. We never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was.
Hey,
Hey, are you okay? I mean, he's storing this away. This is definitely going to be fat fodder for later. Kind of like when you bumped into him earlier. Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years, of course I remember. Well, that's true, but there are lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. I'm really trying to formulate how I would characterize Makoto. I know that his purpose as a narrative tool to be the everyman that anybody can like kind of identify with, but there's just like a lot where I'm just curious about what inspired the writing of Makoto. I guess is what I'm getting at. What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange? That's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Keep it together. Just keep it together. I mean, it's nighttime. You'll be back in your dorm room soon. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
That's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto. No, I'm really... Dude, you are trampling all over your own game here, man. Like, seriously. Just, like... Come on, man. Like... I'm gonna be talking like Kafumi right now, but it's like, the flag is being raised. Don't fuck it up for yourself. I'm nothing at all compared to all you ultimates. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again, not any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. Huh? My assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. Considering, I mean, taking into account what happens later, they are kind of starting to give you a hint of what their template is for how they progress the story. In like any of the Danganronpa games. I'm going to help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says like that, it just gets me pumped up. Told you. The nut he will be busting will be one of his best.
Hey,
I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he timed it, Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that.
Hey!
Ah, Makoto, Sayaka, so you two got here first, huh?
How unfortunate.
Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet.
Got it!
Well, I won't give up. Next time, I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail. I'm curious if this is not him when he's excited. I wonder what him excited. I don't think that he's actually like excited right now, or just like a normal person would consider him at being like a 12, like an 11 or 12. Like this is probably his 5, like his like chill or like almost chill. Dear God, he would suck all the energy out of a room. That's a bit much, don't you think? And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting! Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations. The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Hold on a sec.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong? Yeah, definitely budget preventing them from just having a conversation amongst each other. Like a fully voiced conversation amongst each other, but... What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Oh, I guess it is supposed to be silver. I mean, it doesn't look like that, but I guess it's supposed to be silver. Oh yeah, Kyoko. What about her?
Aww.
She's not here. What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads.
Huh?
Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed!
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. Jeez, we are already getting flashbacks. Here we go, people. This is the good shit. This is what Danganronpa's all fucking about. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. Is it possible? Was she really? No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko, you're really going to be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait.
Come on.
You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? I just... I hate that someone like with her personality dies. I really hate that. I think this game would have been so much better if there wasn't like a handful of them that actually have like a realistic response to whatever the hell is being said or like is going on. Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything.
You hear me?
Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hopes Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun. Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. What? What? That was a weird segue, but okay. Okay, let's do that. Again, the structure of the script is weird a lot of the time. You know? Huh? What's up? I feel like I really have become your personal assistant. Don't you agree? I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. No, you've already... Makoto, you are a goddamn simp. Like, it's ridiculous how much of a simp you are. Come on, just... Bruh. Alright. So, Byakuya is probably not going to say shit. Actually, shit. I don't think I can pick anybody else, can I? Yeah, it's only Sayaka. Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but...
You see...
Byakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. I wanted to try and find some clue as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here, but unfortunately I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. And I can't, so I won't. If I was your girl. Right, understood. Okay, this again. Different option.
You see...
Jesus. What, just, why is this a thing? I spent some time looking around the dormitory and...
Listen to me!
There I made the discovery of the century. I found that there was exactly one room for each person. Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
Yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched onto it. Which confirms the room that I was in earlier is in fact my room. Just... Again, I really don't know who the writers for this game thinks is stupid. I don't know if they think that the characters are stupid. I don't know if they think that the players are stupid. Maybe they think both are stupid. I don't know.
And plus...
And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms. Well, you didn't even have to investigate for that. It was on a note. Huh? But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Hey, come on.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're going to be here for a while. There's always one character in any given conversation that just gets to the point, and I appreciate that. I just wish it was more fucking consistent.
Quiet down and listen!
Well, better to have than have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. That can't all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honor Student?
Got it!
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. Good save, Taka. Good save. Okay. So, is that... Oh. So now I proceed. Yes, yes.
You see...
I got you. It looks like God damn it, there's more of this shit? Fuck! It looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together. We went all up and down the school, double checking the windows and all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we can get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was nothing, not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit.
What should I do?
There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off.
This is bad.
This sucks. I agree. But not specifically about this.
Bad.
It really sucks. It sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
Hey, come on.
God damn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous. More. Gotcha. Yep.
You see.
Yep. Oh my fucking God. I shouldn't be surprised, but it's just... God damn this game. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over.
Sorry.
But we didn't find a thing. Sorry.
Yo.
I went back to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal. By the way, they're just not going to address the fact that this motherfucker just, like, straight up knocked Makoto out. Like, they have not said... I mean, maybe they might address it later, I forget. But still... I went back to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal.
What?
But even with Sakura
What?
and Meeg both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing.
Shit.
It was hard as, like, metal. A plus script writing.
Yes, indeed.
Well, yes, it is metal.
This
Anyway,
sucks.
if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry, but no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration. I know characters other than Makoto should probably have inner thoughts, but that's more text, and we don't need more text, I guess. But
So then.
I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor. But there were gates there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor.
However,
We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. I mean, y'all saw the big-ass building, so did it look like a two-story building? I mean, you can figure that shit out. And if that's the case, there is at least a chance it may lead to a way out. Oh shit. My bad. Blah blah blah, yes, reaction time. 2, 3, here we go.
Let's see.
If I'm being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the
Most
gym.
unfortunate.
Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around the school like a gaggle of junior detectives. Hint, hint.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell were you thinking just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. Phrasing first, boom. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
What the?
If you wanted to go someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I want to go anywhere with the dirty slut. Like, Jesus fucking... Okay. Again, I know why. And at the end of the day, I still like her, but for fuck's... I will also say I have not played... I know a little about Ultra Despair Girls, and I've heard that she gets a little bit better in that game. But better, I'm just talking like her now. But Jesus Christ, just holy shit! Who the fuck just says that? Like, I'll take Gamergate Soldier Hifumi talking about how you can call him the Alpha of Omega over just like blurting something like this out. What the fuck, Toko? Jesus. Slut? Your mind is thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach.
Are you for real?
I don't even know how to react. How can you say something so off? I have not like read it. I have not actually checked it out. If I continue with this and I eventually get to Danganronpa 2, and because I know one of the things that you can read in that is a Danganronpa if, which is about if Mukuro survive, a story if Mukuro survives. Like I really need to check that out when I get the chance, because why is she Jesus fucking Christ. Like, this is a good fucking response to that.
Hey, come on.
And then this motherfucker just has to... These games, man. Just these fucking games. Alright, guys, everybody just calm down, okay? All of the stress is bad for your skin, you know? Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now that you're fighting like sisters. This is not... No, this is just... someone being a complete asshole to somebody else for no reason. It's slut shaming for, like, off of basically nothing. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka. Thank you, Makoto. So that's what they have to say, huh? Yeah, all of that. This couldn't just have been like a sequence of A presses. I gotta react to all of those specific things that you brought up. Thank you, game designers. Then I guess I'm the only one left. And I have to pick you again? I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff.
That's good.
I guess we don't have to worry about food at least. Sure, for now, but even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something. What? What am I, a parakeet? She made this particular image came up before. That looks like somebody ready to kill somebody. Like, that is the face of somebody who is ready to just, like, commit a murder. And I know that a lot of the character portraits look like that because that's just the art style of the game. But, like, Jesus Christ. That is yandere all over. I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically. How? At least that's what Monokuma said. Yeah, trust your prison warden, I guess. But again, game's logic. Whatever. You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, and disappeared again. Nothing to be worried about or suspicious of. He was so fast I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
That's...
a weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. Yes, you're supposed to be afraid. That sounds ridiculous and, like, terrifying. Did nobody watch Child's Play? I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen Child's Play, but I'm old, so I know what Child's Play is. But was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, eat you or anything? Eat her? Oh god. What do you mean by... Oh god! Somebody had to voice act that. What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about? Come on, man!
Hey, you bastard!
What the hell, Fatty? You're acting like some sort of kind of sleazy drunk dude. I mean, take away one of those words and it's accurate.
Actually,
not like there's a good kind of drunk. You were literally asking, you were like suggesting to, like, to fucking, like, have brewskis earlier, man. Some self-awareness, please. Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second. Why is she the voice of reason? I mean, admittedly, Kyoko's not here, but it's like, dear God. Like,
shit.
She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something, or... A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on.
Hmm?
Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? I mean, fair, but Kyoko, you don't know what they were talking about, and you just got here, so it's just like, put on the brakes. Come on. Yo! Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. Map? Yes, the thing that you just... I will try to refrain from doing that, but it happens a lot, so it's gonna get on my nerves. Well, what the? Where did you find this?
Well...
It doesn't matter where I found it.
What the heck?
It does matter! You're really freaking us out right now.
But more important,
Never mind that. What's it mean?
It would seem...
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is this really is Hope's Peak Academy?
It's true.
Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations?
However...
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place.
Huh?
So stupid it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn?
But
if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on guys, let's just stop talking about all this, you know, negative stuff. Then fucking leave, hero. God damn it, this is actually pertinent and useful information. But aren't you worried? Things don't look good.
Yo!
Worried? What's there to be worried? This is why I don't like Hiro. He is... There are some students that are definitely brighter than others. And there are some... but at the same time, like, they're still cognizant and grasp the situation at hand. Even though they may not necessarily fully understand everything that's going on around them, they still understand enough. This motherfucker is just like, what's there to be worried about? You're fucking kidnapped and have been imprisoned, and we're talking about strategies and information that might help us in our situation, and you're saying not to worry about it. Like, it's not even like a not to worry and a remain upbeat kind of way. It's a not to worry and a I'm just going to like cover my ears and be ignorant to my situation kind of way. And I'm just like, fuck that. That's fucking stupid. I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Do you not... That does not eliminate the risk of danger that you are in, though. Man, if I got stressed out every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out my mouth. That was a sentence, I guess.
You know?
Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out. This motherfucker survived and I have no idea how or why.
what's your problem?
Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I am just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Yeah, she's already plotting to kill somebody, like, right here. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out. Didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on.
Oh.
Huh? Is it not crystal clear to you what is going on?
Are you okay with this?
It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face. Yeah, I'm about to cough again. Alright, there we go. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. Because, yes, take the hero approach. That seems like a good idea right now. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill.
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that. Everyone, just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like...
There's got to be something we can do. All we can do is adapt to living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
Do you understand?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. I can't disagree with that statement. That is some truth right there. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt. Again, bars.
Actually...
As someone who has come up on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
Huh? What do you mean? We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? Yeah, blah blah blah, nighttime, 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., off light, floodlights at light, blah blah blah. Oh, we can't sleep anywhere else. Yes?
Let's see...
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official.
Huh?
But why?
Are you okay with this?
The way things are now, every nighttime comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try it and come kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of a preventative measure?
Indeed.
However, unlike all the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We will all have to agree to follow it. Oh yeah, it's like, I honestly think that I can't say this for certain, I genuinely think that she's already plotting something. And if...
What can we do?
If Sayaka hadn't, like, you know, gotten the motivation first, it definitely would have been, like, Celeste would have probably made her move. I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth leader said, without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
Listen to me!
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply.
What?
And you can't just decide to speak for us.
This is fine.
I mean, that motherfucker's just gonna try and panty raid somebody. So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then, if you'll excuse me...
Huh?
Huh? Wait, where are you going?
Let's see...
It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are well.
So, goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural, I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. What? I don't know why, but okay. So I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like.
Huh.
Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what next? What? Damn it. God damn. So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left. Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting?
You understand?
Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Do we really have to stay the night here?
What can we do?
We don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep.
This sucks.
So we just have to give up. That's all fine and good for today. But what do we do tomorrow?
So in the end...
Our only option is to split up and look around again and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Aww.
Then we're done for today? Good, I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathrooms should have locks on them, right? Alright. Can I get another Monokuma coin? Nope, still the same dialogue. What? Looks pretty normal, feels pretty. I hope that didn't hurt the bed's. Makoto. Yeah, and this is the toolkit drawer. But somebody will. Alright, let's open it up. It's no use. It really is locked. Wrong. Not locked. Holy crap. Jeez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. Fuck you, Monokuma.
What?
Like some kind of robot bear ghost. Well, what are you doing here?
What?
Makoto Naegi, this is super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful attack.
Uh-huh.
Words. In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked, the door just doesn't fit?
Hey,
Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' room don't have locks. I mean, a lock on a boy's bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Sure. Ugh. God. You do kind of get into the... Again, one of the... I really just want to know what the writers were thinking with some lines of dialogue. This being one of them.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that.
Listen up!
Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob and then lift up while you pull.
Yes, indeed!
Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy though? Your door is the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But looks like you're not lucky at all.
Bye-bye!
I mean, no shit. Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! I wish... Hey, wait! Wish you had that feeling more often, because fuck Monokuma. I'm not somebody who really likes mascot characters that are just there primarily to have... Like, it... How can I put this? Like, when it comes to shit like Disney having like some sort of quirky sidekick animal character, like I'm really not a fan of that. Like they come off as annoying more than anything else most of the time. So, and Monokuma fits that mold. So, yeah, don't like Monokuma very much. Damn it.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I will give credit. I don't know who voices Monokuma in English, but whoever it is did actually a really good job. Like, they captured the essence of Monokuma perfectly. Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly. I was just utterly exhausted. I mean, dude, at least you will... I'm not going to say that it's good to exhaust yourself and then pass out, but speaking from experience, means you're going to get some good-ass sleep. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movie. How? or some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Again, just fuck off. Fuck off, script writers for this game. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. Oh god, is this Monokuma Theater coming up? So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. They just can't... The writers just can't help themselves, can they? Monokuma Theater. Yep, here we go. I may or may not skip these. I don't know. There might be something to them, but most of the time, like, all the shit is just more nonsense to take up more of your time playing this shit. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher, but when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow!
Okay, yeah, that was just filler.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Wonder, was the bee thing supposed to be another pun because bears, honey, bees, I don't know. Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Is your room, oh yeah, your room doesn't have a clock in it. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Yeah, I bet you, really savoring that. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. God. With a newfound determination, I left my room.
Hey!
Good morning, Makoto. Good morning. Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day.
You understand?
Now then, let's make sure we do our very best throughout the day. Sure. I wonder if he's always like... Come on. It's not that hard to get that easy of a read on people. Like, hell. Come on. Let's see. Are we supposed to... Do I meet her at her room or do I meet her in... Oh, and their rooms are right next to each other. There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that. Hello? Good morning, Sayaka.
Hi, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto, perfect timing. Again, that yandere look. Huh?
Listen.
I have a favor to ask. Up here we go. A favor? I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk. Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? Oh. I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us at any time. You never know. Whoever trapped us here, whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other, whoever... Yes, Makoto, come on. Whoever put us in this insane position, she's right. We never know when they might attack. So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens. A weapon to protect yourself? Well, now that I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe. Oh, the gym? Okay, let's go. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
They're running that shit into the ground. I know why they're running it into the ground, but still. Am I really so easy to predict? I mean, Makoto, you described yourself as having nothing special about you. The things that you like are pretty much the same things that everybody likes. And, like, the one thing that you said is basically you're more gung-ho. Like, you're not hard to read, dude. Anyway, we should head to the gym. God, this game's tutorial. I mean, and I know Makoto's supposed to be short, but like the way that they have this is weird. Because of like, if this is supposed to be like at eye level, like that just makes him seem like a dwarf almost. Oh yeah, I have to go to the gym, they said. What is Celeste doing here?
I hope you are well.
Well, hello. I hope the two of you are having a nice day.
Okay.
Good morning, Celeste. Exchanging such common greetings is somehow strange,
Okay?
given the circumstances and everything. You know, sometimes you scare me a little. Is it the portrait? It's probably the portrait, because... well, I'm off.
Hey,
Should we get going? Yeah. Okay, so yeah. This is the rec room? Toko together with those two, quite a combination.
What's your problem?
What do you want? You look like you have something to say. Oh no, I was just thinking that you three make a pretty unique team. Well, let me make this perfectly clear. Me hanging out with those two people who have muscles where the brain should be is not by choice.
Just a second.
Wow, that was super mean. Jesus Christ, Toko. Yesterday you were complaining how nobody invited you. That's the only reason I asked you to come with us. I never asked you to do that. So stop trying to drag me farther into your meat dimension. Jeez, I can't believe she just ran off. You think we should go after her?
Wait.
We shouldn't pressure her any further.
Well...
Oh yeah, good point. They're like water and oil anyway. It'd be weird if they did get along.
Hey, Makoto.
Well, look who it is. Sup, guys? What are you up to?
Yeah.
We're picking up where we left off yesterday. I'm really hoping we find something today. If we do, I'll be sure to let everyone know ASAP. We have to find some way out of here, no matter what. And that's why you went with Hina and Toko?
However...
Well, Hina's the one that invited Toko. I have trouble talking to people directly. Understandable. I don't know, she's pretty good at... She's blunt, but, like, I don't know, never thought that she had a trouble, talking to people. In fact, that's one of the reasons I like Sakura. All right.
Hey,
Here we go. I might be able to find something here to protect myself with. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something in the display case I can use. Nice! Alright, Monokuma coin for the camera. probably not one for the door, since we don't need to go any further. There's all kinds of stuff on the shelves up above. Okay, so I guess this is just more... for that, pretty much. I guess this is chiefly the reason why they have so much dumb shit that doesn't matter, but... Is this a sword? Oh no, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in a gold coating. But... Jeez, I barely touched it and I got that gold stuff all over my hands. Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
You should take it with you. It might help liven up your room a little. Yeah, they really do. They really do kind of just tell you what's going to be relevant in an upcoming case. You think so? But I guess you'd better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in newspaper or something. And just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you.
Huh?
You'll protect me? Well, you are kind of, you know... You are kind of his queen right now. Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Saika giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile, I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, I honestly feel I can do anything. I've said what needs to be said about Makoto. Okay. Oh god. Yandere face. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then, but as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. Free time tutorial? I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about.
Sorry.
And I was the one who invited you to come with me too. Sorry. It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right?
Huh?
You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space? Oh, but you're probably super bored just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not that it's boring. It's just... I've never really done it before. So I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day.
Listen.
Hey, this is kind of out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream? Oh god, here we go again with this shit. Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know, and my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw a pop star on TV the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. That's so amazing, though. You were able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Yeah, if you know anything about the idol industry. You can imagine. Huh?
You see,
I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dream, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off your dream, not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep. To make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose your focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Makoto, again, beyond just like looking up what all these ultimate students did you not take any time to like look up anything regarding what it takes to be an ultimate in that area? Admittedly, it makes no sense. It doesn't really matter because they'll recruit you no matter what if you have some sort of talent that Hope's Peak like deems like noteworthy, but still. Is it not fun at all?
Oh no!
Oh no, don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me. Huh? I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But that's why...
But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies, those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka, she's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it. Which is understandable, but it's not really going to factor in too much to what's going to happen, so I don't know. Like, this is like an example of where they're touching on something that, yes, if you explore this a little bit more, then that could actually make for some compelling storytelling, but they don't do that. They kind of just give you, they like dip their toe in the water of that subject, and then they just are just like, yeah, we're not going to dive into this at all.
You see?
So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh? What do you mean? Well, they say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed, which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. That's not how you do, like, maybe grammatically that's not incorrect, but it's like, I don't know. There's going to be some typos and weird sentence structure and verbiage here. At least that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in here, the world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still, Sayaka?
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. Yeah, they really do lay on what's going to happen pretty thick. She sounds desperate, but I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh? No, not at all, you fucking simp.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Sayaka? Actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we head to the dining hall and get some food? So...
Okay.
You want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. Wow, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. What? You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. But how'd it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. I mean, yeah, Makoto, people do that when they're talking to other people. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. Then why the hell do you even take it with you? Well, I know the reason, but still. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. I think now is the beginning of free time. Yep, free time. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You can deepen your friendships, give them presents. Oh, God. Alright. Alright, so I think we're in the midway point, or at least maybe like a third, anywhere between a third to like maybe 40% done with chapter 1. And my voice is tired, and I'm also hungry myself, so we will go ahead and save for right now. Did it go? Okay. I think I actually had a better time doing this than I thought. Because, yeah, there's a lot to say about this game. And, I do like being able to say it out loud. So we will continue this later. It probably won't be Saturday. I'm usually busy on Saturdays. So it'll probably be either next Friday or maybe next Sunday. Probably next Friday, because I don't really like doing doing a whole lot of stuff on Sundays. But yeah, we will continue this at another time. Still haven't really even gotten to the meat yet, which sucks. But again, lot of goddamn dialogue in this game. This game talks way too much, way more than it even needs to. But anyway, for anybody who dropped by, thank you for doing so. We will continue chapter 1 with free time. Hopefully we can get to the first death and maybe the class trial, depending on how long that takes. I don't think it's going to be quite as long as this. I mean, this also did include the prologue too, and the prologue was about an hour and a half. But yeah, we will continue about this next time. I will complain about more stuff. So until then, thank you for dropping by. See y'all later.